Hey everyone, I want you to watch it all the way to the end, okay? I'm Minivan Lee. I live in my minivan, and right now I'm out camping, okay? And so in a second, I'm going to show you what I did on my birthday in the morning. But watch it all the way to the end because I've got some updates I want to give you. I'm going to be talking to you again because it's raining outside again today, okay? I love you. Let's go. This is a drive into the Grand Canyon. I thought I'd show it to you. Some of you have never been here to see what it looks like. Now I'm going to drive into the village. It's called the Grand Canyon Village. There's stores in here and there's restaurants and a whole lot of gift shops. There's camping in here and there's dormitories where workers live because they couldn't drive home every day. It's a long ways up here. So, yeah, there's a whole village up here.
Turn right onto Village Loop Drive, South Village Loop. In 1,000 feet, turn right onto El Tovar Road. Turn right onto El Tovar Road, then you will arrive at your destination. You have arrived.
Right ahead is the rim, the south rim. But as you can see, we're not going to see much. It's filled with fog. the original dish designs from 1906. Very elegant. Back in my van. I know. What the heck? I got here Sunday and it was sunshiny. So I got a lot done. You saw when I first got here and I was unpacking and putting things up, things like that. Well, the next day, Monday, was my birthday. And thank you so much for all the birthday wishes. Yeah, on Facebook and on here, right here, down in comments. So thank you so much. We're just gonna have water today. You want me to share it with you? I'll be happy to. Just water. I've already had 2 cups of coffee, a cup of tea, and I need water. Okay, so, well, it was raining. Yeah, it rained most of the day on my birthday. So I kind of put a little bit of a damper on it because guess where I ended up? Right here. And I will mention, I don't want to complain because I'm really happy to be here, but cell coverage really sucks out here. Yeah, I only have 1 bar. I mean, in order to sometimes to open up even Facebook, it takes like 3 minutes to open it up. Yeah. Every once in a while, it seems okay. And I can, just go ahead and open things up and it seems to work okay. But then other times it just drags and drags and drags. So that's the real bummer being out here because most of my business, in fact, what do you mean most? All of my business is really online. So it just makes it a little bit hard to get things done. I can film, and I can edit. But in order to, upload, I've got to run in. Yeah, which I have to drive somewhere. So that's okay. I don't mind. But, so I decided in the morning, why am I just sitting out here? I can't go outside. It really is raining. Or it's just it was a constant sprinkling. So I went in to, I drove up 64 and went into the Grand Canyon. Wow. Yeah. So I thought I'd say hello, but you know what? If you saw the pictures, and I know you just saw them, is the whole basin, the Grand Canyon basin, it was like this big bowl, right? It was filled with fog. It took a good 2-3 hours for it to empty out, and I could get a little bit of a glimpse down there. Yeah, it was pretty cool looking, though. It's pretty cool that whole thing fills up with fog. So I went to, you saw, El Tovar, and I had time. I got there so early because I thought, what am I doing out here? There's nothing here. So I kind of went in while it was still dark. And when I got there, the hotel was open, of course, but the restaurant wasn't open yet. So I just kind of walked on, did a little photography, let you see some of the sights, see me, right? And see some of the sights. It was chilly and it was damp, but it didn't dampen my spirits. I really had a good time. I really did. I want to tell you, my son called while I was there, and I was, at the table by myself, and he called. And so it was a video call. So I just had my little tripod up, and I just propped it up there. And then the food came and everything. We were talking, and I felt like I had breakfast with her. So that's why I couldn't show you any of the breakfast, because I was using my phone to talk to him. Yeah. So yeah, that was a lot of fun. That was great. And we just talked softly. There was a couple beside me, and I asked them, I said, well, I go, are we being too loud? They go, no, we can barely hear anything. So that was good. And I had a really good time. I really did. Then I kind of walked around, and I thought, well, where am I going to go next? And I thought, well, maybe I'll really spend some time in the Grand Canyon area. But then I thought, well, I'll go back and kind of get things organized inside here a little bit. So I really did have a good time, but it has put a little bit of a damper. I can't really get in the groove yet. Okay. So then went to bed early, woke up really early. Oh my gosh, I've been having such weird out here. Oh my gosh, I've been having so many vivid dreams out here. Yeah, this is kind of strange. So I woke up and kind of got going, and it was a little foggy. I went outside. I thought, well, I'm going to put my hammock back out, because if it's raining, I don't want that thing to get all soppy wet. So I put that back out, went out with my sweater on and everything. I was like, it was freezing. There was such a chill in the air because it's so damp up here now. And you could see that the fog was kind of moving through the forest. So I came back in here, made another cup of coffee, and really had a good time. I just kind of settled in. But then I peeked out and I thought, oh my gosh, the sun's out again. Yeah. Let me switch gears here. It's going to rain again. So yeah, it's there's light, there's thunder. Yeah, there's thunder going on. It's very dark out there, and it is only 1:30. Yeah, it's pretty dark. Okay, so the sun finally came out. Thank goodness. Yeah, so I immediately got out there and got my solar panel back out again, because I don't know if you can hear it. My refrigerator, I did get it going. I wanted to use it the way it was meant to be. My jackeries are only 500. I've got it on economy. It is draining. It just keeps turning on and on and on. I turn it off at night, because I know you're going to have suggestions. If you do, leave them. Go ahead. I've kind of got it figured out. It's just that it drains it. But I can't get ice so easy up here. Obviously, like I did in town. Okay, so it's just draining it. Now, so I got this jackery out all day. Well, at least while the sun, it's only 1:30. If the sun was still shining, it'd be out there, and I would probably be getting it to 100. But it got it from 19 to 61, so that's good. My other one, let's see where that's at. Let me take a look at this. Oh, boy. Because I have to use electric in it. Yeah, this was on 69 this morning. It's at 29. And the day's only half done. It drains it that much. It just keeps turning on. It just keeps turning on. I've got it set at 36. So I don't know. Yeah, I like the refrigerator. There's a possibility that I can always use it. I can turn it on as long as it's not for a long time, no matter where I'm at. But in reality, it has to be mostly used as just an ice chest, because I can't keep up with this. If I'm in during the summer, if I'm not out camping and I can't put my portable out, I have to rely on my solar up there. And I know that you've mentioned, well, get a 200, don't just have a 100. Well, I don't know, maybe I'm just lazy, but I haven't wanted to do that right yet. And because I got to take the tape off, I have to buy one, I have to get it up there. Anyways, it looks like it's just going to have to be ice chest, because I do mostly city dwelling unless I'm out camping. So that's the skinny on my 12-volt refrigerator. Even on economy, it's draining these. And you could say, well, get a 1000. Well, it's still going to drain it eventually. And then it's going to take a lot longer to, so it's all really relative, it doesn't really matter. It's still going to drain something, whether it's a 500 or a 1000. So, okay, I've got to shut off now. But at night, I've been turning it off. And I just have eggs in there. And I've got my creamer, which is no big deal. But if I had to go buy them here in this area, it'd be very expensive. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it, okay? So I am enjoying myself. I really felt like this morning I went out and it was so chilly yet that I came back in. But once I could see, the fog is lifted, I went back out. I felt like I really got acclimated. Because it's been a long time, and I've spent so much time inside my van since I've been in Flagstaff, because I don't like the parks, blah, blah, blah. I got acclimated. I didn't worry about, I'm going to film, or I didn't worry about, I got to do something online, or I have to write a book or something like that. I really just put out my hammock and I did some scripture, read some scripture, and just looked at nature. And, I took a walk down a ways, and I saw a campsite that had some wood, and somebody left a bunch of wood. So, and it was far enough. So what I did, I was going to do my exercise, and I said, I got my gym out and I was going to exercise. Well, I went ahead and got my exercise, but I kept walking back and forth. I carried 2. They were about this long, and they were about this wide. So it was exercise for my arms, and I just kept walking back and forth and back and forth. So I've got some wood. I was going to bring some up, but they really don't want you to do that because they're different forest. So, because of critters, different insects, they don't want to cross the insect population. So this is the wood that's here. And so I can have a fire at some point. There's still a little bit more. I think maybe tomorrow I'll do some more walking back and forth to bring it here. But I've got it out by the fire pit. And I knew it was going to rain, so I've got a tarp over it. Because it's already kind of wet. I wanted to give it a few days to dry out. So on Monday, I was like, I know you're probably going to laugh about this. I'm like, I want to go back into town. I was so out of my comfort zone. Oh my gosh. I'm like, I don't even have cell coverage. Oh my God. And it was just like, well, even there was no games. I'm not used to just sitting and looking at nature and twiddling my thumb. Now, I do have my 14 Pro Max. I have 3 iPhones. I still have my 12. Where is it? My 12 Pro Max. I guess so many phones, I don't even know what I did with it. Oh, here it is. I know. Where's my phones, right? Let's get this out of the way. But this is my 12 Pro Max. 12. They're already up to 16 now. This is my 12, and this is the one that has, because everything's on it, all my apps. This is the one that has cell service on it. Then this is the 14, and the reason I don't use this is I don't even remember doing it, but there was a crack that goes right across where the front camera is. It just goes right across it, and light just reflects all over the place. So this one is more like a a storage. I've got a lot of movies I bought over the time, and they're downloaded on here. So yesterday I kind of watched a couple of movies I've already seen a few times. And then my 15 Pro Max is what I'm filming on right now. A lot of you say, well, what do you film with? I just use my iPhones. I believe that the cameras are superior. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm running out of power again. Okay, tomorrow, oh my gosh. I think it's going to rain again tomorrow. Oh my gosh. No, but it is. I think for a little bit it's going to rain. Let me see. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of that. Everything really like trying to get everything. See, it's just sitting there. And it's even worse when I'm inside because I think the metal and everything is just sitting there. Well, I'll let it sit there and then do its thing. I do believe tomorrow it's going to rain a little bit. So it makes it hard to get things out and keep them out. I have to keep, I better get them back and cover them up, cover it up with tarps. Yeah, see, for the next hour, light rain for the next hour. After that, oh my gosh, again at 7. Oh my gosh, again at 8. Yeah. And then tomorrow at 10. Yeah. And then after that, we got sunshine. So on Thursday, that'll almost be a half of a week gone without rain, that I've had to deal with rain being up here. But after that, it's going to be, and it is going to get warmer. So, okay. So this is what I've been doing. I wanted to update you on the 12-volt fridge, update you on the weather, what my birthday was like. Is there anything else that I've been dealing with that, let me get some more. My mouth is dry. On anything else that's been happening. Soon, I guess I can give you a prediction of what will be happening. Soon, I don't know when, maybe this weekend, I'm going to be tearing everything out. And I mean taking these out, and then I'm going to start washing everything out. I'll probably wash these out here and there before then and start getting it ready, but everything's going to be taken out. There's a lot of blankets under here on my flooring, and I need to take them out and shake them. Get them in the sun just for, a little bit. Yeah. Now, in all reality, I wouldn't have to do it this time. I could wait till, I come back up in a month. But no, it's... I think I'll probably get it done. It's good exercise too. It really is. I mentioned that I got out my exercise stuff because I wanted to start exercising again. And one of you mentioned in a comment that said, oh, well, it looks like you're getting a lot of exercise. Well, yeah, I did. But before that, for a month, ever since I've been in Flagstaff, it's been nothing. I know it. I've lost muscle. Oh my gosh. And I'm always telling you, exercise. You don't want to lose muscle. Well, I've lost muscle. I need to get it back. Yeah. That's my goal out here. I want to, I got my weights out. I want to start doing that. So, and it'll be good exercise to be shaking blankets, carrying things out. Yeah. Okay, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this. I will see you, tomorrow. Why not? Why not? Okay. I love you guys. Please subscribe. Thanks.